Hello guys, and welcome to weekly outlook here on pound USD. We've got the euro USD, gold, USDCAD, and DXY. Quickly for this week, my anticipation is a continuation to the downside here on pound USD since we've created a new low here at 1.30, which seems to be a psychological level. But at this point, it looks like we want to make a pullback for a 50 or 60% retracement region, which is around here or around this region here. So for the week, either we come to create some kind of rejections around here or to this point, and then we'll continue to the downside and create a new low at 1.2975 region or at market open. Yeah, basically around this region. Any rejection pattern created here, we'll go in for sales and sell price to the downside. For buys, I would only be considering buys if we see price above these regions here. When price comes above these regions here, then maybe we could consider buys, a little bit of buys. That's that for pound USD. Very similarly to euro USD, either we start selling right here or we want to maybe test this upward trend line one more time, and then we'll continue to the downside, creating a new low. Last week I had an entry here for sales and got taken out, so it looks like prices at that key region here, and yeah, we might just get like a double top here or kind of like a rejection pattern around here, and then we could sell down to the downside. For buys, we have to be above this upward trend line, maybe above these regions here, to maybe create new highs and maybe change of structure. That's that for euro USD. And gold, we had this fluctuation last week here. Basically my analysis will remain the same. If we get price above this region, then we might retest this point and maybe start selling back again to the downside, or we could just start selling from these regions down here, create a new low maybe to this point. And lastly, for buys, I would only be very much interested if we are back again above $41.60 region here. Then I'll be much interested to maybe buys back to $43.80 right there. So yeah, either we'll start selling or we'll break above this region to retest 41.30 regions and maybe sell down to start going down to the downside one more time. I'm really interested to start buying around these regions, and the sales from this region would definitely be a good rejection for me to go in. Yeah, that's that for gold. And then over here on USDCAD, we've seen new highs created around here. If we look over here to the left, we'll see here was previously looking like a regions that was held off as support, and yeah, it might be holding off as a resistance now, but the fact that we're looking towards the 4 hours time frame here with this structure created, we could actually see from this low to the high, the price has been trying to retest the 50% retracement region here. Okay, that said, we might actually be here to create some rejection patterns around here, then continue back to the up to retest these highs. I'm not quite interested for any sell opportunity right here on USDCAD, except maybe if this works, or we could just change this to this point here, maybe create some kind of like yeah, if we could break below the upward trend line, and yes, there is a support region here, so maybe something of that nature below these regions, then maybe we could consider sales or something. Okay, yeah, that's that for USDCAD. And finally, DXY has created a very beautiful structure. We're retesting a good support region here right now. It was previously held as a resistance, and now I'll be looking to either continue or maybe just a fake out or create to retest this upward trend line one more time, and then we'll come back to retest 100 or probably above. I'm only interested for sales if price decides to break this upward trend line and maybe pull back to these regions, and then maybe sell down, something of that nature. And basically, if we get this pullback to the upside or price start buying to the upside around this region here, we'll definitely be capitalizing on that sales for pound USD, very much similarly with euro USD. So that's that for the outlook this week. I hope you back some pips, and ciao.